Hi there, Bruce the Water Guy here. Question on everybody's mind, I'm sure, would be what happens to some of the pollutants that are left over after the biological treatment process? If the microorganisms, or bugs, can't remove all of the waste, what happens to the rest of the waste? Well, one of the pollutants of concern is phosphorus. And phosphorus will actually promote algal growth in the receiving bodies of water. So this is something that we definitely need to remove further. Some biological treatment processes can remove the phosphorus completely and achieve BNR, or biological nutrient removal. In a lot of processes, they are not able to achieve that. So after the biological process, we have to use chemical addition or chemical treatment to further reduce the pollutant before releasing the water into the environment. Most wastewater treatment plants need to reduce phosphorus to levels below 1 milligram per liter or 1 part per million. I'm standing on a flocculation basin, and this is where the chemical addition and treatment takes place. So let's take a closer look at this process. The water exits the treatment process and enters into the flocculation basin. And here we are adding a metal salt. Some plants may use alum, aluminum salts, or iron salts, ferric. We use ferric chloride. The ferric chloride has a positive charge and gets flash mixed throughout the entire basin so that it will bond to the negatively charged phosphate ions. The water then flows into another basin where we add another chemical, polyacrylamide, or polymer, into 2 low-speed mixing zones to further take those flocculated particles and coagulate them into larger particles before they go to the clarifier. Our polymer comes in a dry form, which we dump into a funnel through an injector, mixing with water into a 500-gallon tank where it has to hydrate and age, and the polymer becomes the consistency of snot. Now that's nasty. The water carrying the coagulated particles then flows into a clarifier where detention time is given for the particles to settle down to the bottom in the form of a sludge being pumped out of the tank, removing the phosphorus from the water to a different point in the treatment process. Then only the clear water, the effluent water, comes over the weirs and exits the treatment process, removing the phosphorus levels down to the required levels of less than 1 milligram per liter or 1 part per million. Now that was some good looking flock. That's how we chemically treat the water after it's biologically treated to further reduce the pollutants before discharging the water back to the environment, and removing the phosphorus to low levels so that we don't produce the algal blooms in the receiving bodies of water, because let's face it, who wants to go swimming in a green lake or river? Not me. This is Bruce the Water Guy. Have a nice day.